Today on Sledhead 24/7, we'll profile Skidoo's Tim Tremblay. Jeremy Houle and the Speedworks crew head to the mountains of Colorado. And later, a dream ride with Polaris legend Chris Burrant. Those stories and MJ Mack and Fish check out the scene at the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. Get ready. Sledhead 24/7 starts now.
We brought a little bit of something for everyone.
It'll be crazy, stupid fast.
Greetings everyone and welcome to Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, and we are here at Canterbury Park in Shakopee on location with the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. And of course, my co-hosts, Paul Mack and Jeff Fisher, they're around here somewhere getting into trouble. Guys?
This is the machine.
Well, yeah, you know what these things can do. Where does it usually put him?
It puts him in first place, and why? You gotta think, Fish, first of all, it's a fantastic snowmobile. It's prepped by Warner Racing, it's a BRP product, and it's also number 11.
Yeah,
hello!
yeah.
That was my number for 20 years. There isn't a better number on the planet. What does that mean? It means podiums and victories.
We'll catch up with them in a little bit, but up first, we're gonna go behind the scenes with Skidoo and their race team. Take a look.
Welcome to the wintry world of the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. Big air, big crowds, and big-time racing. Just part of the race weekend at Canterbury Park near Minneapolis. Normally, it hosts horse racing, but on this day, horsepower of a different kind was on display. And leading the charge, a tall, rangy rider from north of the border, Tim Tremblay.
I think I like it because the lap times are a little bit longer, and I think it looks more like motocross, and there's like more lines you can try, so I think it's good for me.
At the Traxxas National presented by Jimmy John, a record crowd experienced one of the most exciting races of the season so far. Friday night in the Pro Open class, the big motors came out to play, and Tim Tremblay came out on top.
Tim Tremblay has no looking back. Tim Tremblay is focused on one thing. That's putting the number 11 sled on the podium, and preferably on the top of the podium. I think that he's a driver that's focused. He knows what he wants to do. There's no giving this driver. He is, like we said, a big, strong Canadian that's committed, has strong-willed, and is going to put the number 11 on the box.
I really got something into me like fire, and I really want to win. So this weekend I'm just going to go wide open, and I'm just here to win this weekend.
In only his third year as a pro, Tremblay's quickly established himself as one of the top snowcross racers in the world. Tim grew up in the North Woods of Canada, where snowmobiles are part of the lifestyle. Today, as he prepares for a day of racing, he's confident and proud to be part of one of the best teams in snowcross, the foremost Skidoo Warner race team.
So we've done our homework, and everybody's been working hard, and it shows that we're going to be in the hunt this year, and we're looking to win a championship. We always say second and third is the first loser, so we're here to win.
At Skidoo, racing's an important part of their research. Much of the information and feedback they receive from the race team goes back to the factory and into the production of Skidoo consumer sleds.
As we know, the racers are hard on equipment, and I've always said for a long time that racing is the final test. The racer will put that machine in through its paces within 5 minutes that a consumer would probably take half a year, if you will. So we pride ourselves in being one of the most durable sleds out there.
On this race weekend, number 11 on a Skidoo is making a move to become number 1 this season.
Yeah, I've been tested a lot this year so far, so I'm really strong and I never give up. So that's the goal. Like whatever you're going through your life, you need to stay strong and never give up. So that's how I am and how I'm going to be my whole career. So.
And you can count on Skidoo and Tim Tremblay to have a big impact. For the upcoming race schedule, log on to isocracing.com.
Tim Tremblay, he is the master of riding. He can take it, put it through abuse that the average person would never do to it.
Nope. It's true. I've seen him in action for years. All right, Sledder, stay right where you are. Sledhead 24/7. We'll be right back.
When Sledhead 24/7 returns, Jeff Fisher tags along for a ride with legendary Polaris rider Chris Barrett. Time for a road trip with Speedworks as the home of horsepower heads to the mountains. And later, what's the latest news from C&A Pro Skis? We'll explain. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. By Polaris, terrain domination. By Woody's, the most trusted name in traction and control. And by Speedworks, home of straight-up USA horsepower.